I'm Kyle from Plano.
Okay.
And Wendy from Plano.
Before we started training, I wasn't very active. Just did a few things to get active. My weight probably wasn't where I wanted it to be, but I wasn't, highly motivated to do anything about it. But then there were a few health things that kind of got my attention, got her attention to say maybe we should do something different.
For me, every spring I would go through okay, I've got to run on the treadmill, I've got to do all sorts of exercises to, get ready for short season and swimsuit season. And it just started to get harder as we've gotten older. And so we said, you know what, we need to get on a program and really be serious about getting back in shape. We asked our doctor, hey, who can you recommend? And she recommended New Wave Fitness because she utilizes New Wave Fitness, and we've been very happy about the decision.
My pants were probably pushing, size 40 waist, and I had pants that I couldn't wear because they were, too tight. Mm-hmm. I can now wear those pants. They're probably size 38, I think now. Just in a little time we've been working out, so I can wear.
They're falling off too.
Yeah,
so
I can wear pants I couldn't wear before. Some things we joked about when we went and got some weight equipment, there were some of the weights, some of the dumbbells we picked up. I was like, there's no way, I can't see myself using this, for anything. And I'm already using them, some of the larger dumbbells that I had no idea I'd be able to use from a strength standpoint. So there's just a couple of things that I've noticed in just a short amount of time we've been working out. I've lost about 30 pounds so far, roughly, and I think it may be slightly more than that because I've added back, a couple of pounds of muscle so far. So it's kind of going with what our goals are is to lose, I think I'm around 45 pounds of weight and then add back about 15 pounds of muscle. So we're on our way getting that muscle back.
My pants were getting tight, and I said I'm absolutely not going to buy a bigger size. So my goal was lose some weight and tone, and boy, it came off much faster than we thought, and the toning really made a difference. I mean, we joke because both of us, our pants are falling off. We're like, we got to buy new pants, we got to buy new shorts, and so it's made a big difference. And we can tell a difference just in the way that our clothes fit and the responses that we're getting from our friends.
Yeah, a lot of people commented how my face looks a lot thinner. She said it looks younger, which is good.
Right, right. It's always good to be younger.
There you go.
Yeah. And the other thing that was neat too that New Wave Fitness does that really helped us too is at the beginning we have to write out names of our friends so that you guys can send them progress reports on how we're doing, and so our accountability buddies have been very helpful too, and telling us, hey, keep going, you guys are doing great, and so it I think
support,
makes a big difference.
For anything we need help with, we'll help you.
Right.
But when we first met with Hut at the beginning, he asked us kind of what was our commitment level, right? And I was totally honest and said, it's probably a 6 or a 7. I wasn't, I was like, let's see, right? I wasn't highly motivated to do anything, but yet, wanted to do something. I just needed a nudge, and I think
I was the nudge, right? I signed him up, right?
Yeah. I think the biggest advice, the hardest thing, is to start, right? And once we started, and then I started to see, it's like, okay, yeah, this isn't maybe not as hard as I thought it would be. It just took some discipline to get going, and then you see things begin to happen, in a good way. It just you got to get started, and once you start, it's easy. To do things the right way and just keep going. But it's that initial nudge is the thing that really you just got to get up and do something. I think that would be the biggest advice, is to start and then see where it takes you.
And it is so much better doing it with a trainer versus trying to do it on your own. And he makes sure that we focus on the right things.
So getting the guidance from David, our trainer, is just that's the thing that I think is pushing it over the top, is that additional knowledge that they have, what they can tell us how to do it. So that over the long haul we can do it ourselves, right? We can remember how to do it, and it doesn't require us to go like, what do I do? How am I supposed to do this? Like, we know how to do it because he teaches us along the way.